England, the law allows a woman to have an abortion up to 24 weeks of pregnancy if two doctors agree that is less likely to cause harm to her physical and mental health than continuing with the pregnancy.
We investigate the two leading arguments about abortion, pro-choice versus pro-life.
What's your name and profession?
So my name's Kate Snathwaite and I'm on the executive committee of the Abortion Rights Campaign.
What are your views on abortion?
I think people should be allowed to choose for themselves. I just think that a fetus in a woman's body, it's a woman's body and that my body belongs to me.
I'm Hayley. I'm Kaylee. I'm Tony. Alex. Taylor. Kirsty.
This is Leanne on the camera.
What are your views on abortion?
Well, I take the mainstream Christian tradition. I think it is wrong, and I think that it is the taking of life.
We interviewed people on the street about their views on abortion.
I think it all depends on the woman. If it's somebody who's really young and they're just starting off with their life and they've made a mistake, then I am for it.
Well, I'd like to think that it's different in different circumstances.
I disagree with it. I don't think you should have abortion. You made the mistake, you should live with it.
I think abortions are wrong. Why do you feel like that? Because I think that people are killing babies.
Yeah, because the unborn baby is a human, so it should not be removed. So I'm against abortion.
Do you consider a fetus to be a conscious, living person?
No, I don't. For starters, we know that the fetus cannot survive outside of the womb until at least sort of 24 to 25 weeks. So, for me, the point at which life begins is at birth.
The Bible teaches that life does begin at conception. Therefore, intentionally ending a pregnancy is taking an innocent life.
And the Christian argues that particularly because Jesus, when he is the perfect man, he was conceived by the Virgin Mary. So his incarnation, as we say, when he became man, did not begin at Christmas, but actually the conception of Jesus.
I am aware that there are people out there who are very opposed to abortion, often for religious reasons. I also feel that no one should be forced to follow the rules of someone else's religion if they don't want to.
What people need to realise is that about 97% or 98% of abortions are simply a matter of choice, which is totally contrary to what the intention was when the Abortion Act came in.
I find it kind of strange, to be honest, even from the start, that a man would want to tell women what to do with their bodies, you know. I just kind of think, what on earth has it got to do with you, mate? When were you last pregnant? I think it's a mistake for the government or anybody else to try to tell women what they should and shouldn't do.
At the moment, a young person doesn't have to tell their parents if they have an abortion or not.
How old do you think a person should be to get an abortion without a parent present?
16.
I think, depending on the situation as well, that abortion should be a route open to every single person at any age, but they should have the support there from any organisations or friend, even a mentor there to help them through, because I guess it would be quite traumatic for the person.
I think that you should consider it really well before that you go ahead, because it's a big decision for to make.
What is being done to help young people make the decision whether or not to have an abortion?
Well, there's lots of resources available to young people. There's actually an organisation called Education for Choice who go into schools and talk about this kind of thing. And then there's also a large number of helplines. So if a young woman goes on the internet and types, "Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, I'm pregnant, I'm in a panic," they will usually find quite a number of very easy to access helplines. The obvious one would be the Family Planning Association, the British Pregnancy Advisory Service and Brooks. There's also Mary Stopes, they could ring.
All information on abortion is confidential, whatever your age.
Do you get many men accessing these support services?
So yeah, it's quite common that men ring up and get that information, and so that at least their girlfriend knows what services are available. And usually that's quite a healthy thing, I think.
My views on abortion are very similar, the same as those that David described. I'm also a Christian, the charity I work for has a Christian ethos, so I would agree that abortion is not right.
There's also a number of helplines that claim to help women trying to make that decision, but actually if you ring up saying you're thinking of having an abortion, they'll only tell you that, you're going to hell or something like this. So part of the campaign that we're involved with is to make sure that those helplines and those websites, they state clearly on all their advertising, we will not help you find an abortion, so that women at least know what counselling they're getting.
If they decide that they want to have an abortion, how long do you continue the support for?
At that point in time, we don't recommend or refer them for an abortion, but we do understand that there may be a need for them to have some further support afterwards, and we would be there for them, but we don't actually help them on the way to the abortion clinic, as it were.
I'm pro-life because I agree with Reverend, because I think as soon as it's conceived, that's the start of a baby's life. If not, it's classed as murder.
I'm pro-choice and agree with Kate because I think every woman should have the right to make their own decision. I have enjoyed this session.
I've also enjoyed this session because I found stuff out about abortion.